Hi, I'm Jonathan Sulzbach.
And I'm Sean Hastings. And this is the Cinematic Filibuster.
Or, for short, Cinebuster.
Sounds more tasty, doesn't it?
So tell me, Sean, what is Cinebuster?
Cinebuster, or Cinematic Filibuster, is a vlog that we hope you people at the Geek and Sundry vlogs will take on board to talk about movies. Not just the surface of films, but down into the nuts and bolts. We'll talk about every aspect of movies and how they affect the movie itself. Performances. Why one performance is better than another one. We'll talk about stories. Why one story is better than another one. We'll talk about special effects. We'll talk about lack of special effects. We'll talk about story. Definitely story and writing, because my friend Jonathan here is a writer.
We'll also talk about the historicity surrounding famous films as well as not so famous films, and details that you probably would never know about because, well, it's not well known.
Right.
What makes us uniquely qualified, John, to share these thoughts and opinions?
You know, that's a really good question, John. For me personally, I've been an independent filmmaker since 1984. As a small child in junior high, a friend of mine said, "Hey, I make movies." And I said, "That's stupid. Real people don't make movies. That's crazy talk." I went over to his house that weekend, and lo and behold, he had a Bell & Howell 8mm film camera, and we set off on an odyssey of making parodies of our favorite 80s films. When it came to Scarface, let me tell you what, that was a parody in a parody.
Wow, it's like turducken.
It is like turducken. It's very much like turducken. A bunch of 13-year-old kids running around with talcum powder pretending that it's Coke.
So if we are selected and given an opportunity to be featured, we will bring something unique to the YouTube platter. Unique perspectives, unique senses of humor.
Yes.
And it should just be fun.
It should be fun. We like having fun. We like talking about stuff, and we think we look really interesting doing it.
And we're modestly attractive men.
I think so. I think you're very attractive, John. But on the Cinematic Filibuster, there's no topic that's off limits, as long as it has to do with movies. I mean, we're not going to talk about, the constitutionality of Roe versus Wade. That's out. We're not going to talk about, morals and mores. We're just going to talk about movies. And generally movies that you're going to want to see, or movies that you didn't know you wanted to see.
But will after you've listened to us talk about them.
Absolutely. A movie like The Car, starring James Brolin and Ronnie Cox. A really neat little horror movie from the 1970s about this giant black car that terrorizes a small town. Sounds kind of goofy, really neat little movie, well done, well acted. Why haven't you ever heard of it? It opened the same weekend as Star Wars. So it was crushed. And then past that, there's films like The Day the Earth Caught Fire. Horrible title, but a really, really nifty movie. Yes. You liked the title, though, didn't you?
I do. I favor B-quality movie titles. The Man with Two Brains, or The Man with the Screaming Brain.
Screaming Brain?
That's the Bruce Campbell.
Anything with a brain in it is usually pretty good. Brains are cinematic gold. We'll talk about people like Roger Corman. People who, you've probably heard of Roger Corman, but you won't hear him analyzed like we analyze him. Writers like Nigel Neal, an English writer who created a character called Bernard Quatermass, and the Quatermass movie and television series from the 50s and 60s, who is generally considered the father of Doctor Who. Well, anyway, thank you for considering us. Thank you for listening to our audition tape. And I guess in conclusion, I'm Sean Hastings,
and I'm Jonathan Sulzbach,
and this has been the Cinema Vlog. Filibuster. Goodness.
Cinematic Filibuster, Cinebuster.
Cinebuster.